Alright, for once, let's actually do this properly. Hey, what's good, everybody? My name is Stars, and I just wanted to say we're 29 subscribers away from 100 from my, mini goal, and that's the time I'm going to start doing constant uploads. I'm going to actually drop my YouTube Discord. A lot's gonna change once I hit 100, 100 subs. So, if y'all could press that subscribe button right over here, nice little subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. And without further ado, let me just get the video started and start wasting your time.
Just give me a week and she topping it. Just give me a week and she topping my dicky. I ran me like 50, yo bitches be with me. I got like 3 bitches that kissing my candy. I told that bitch no that hoe acting empty. She know that I'm dripping, she want her a licky. When you say my bitch, she ain't showing you pity. I'm dealing with my bros when we come to your city. I'm dealing with my bros when we come to your city.
Hello, everybody. Today, I am going to. Hold up, dude. So, let me just get into what this game is, the creators of this game, and why I like it so much. So, these are the same people that created a Bender's Will, a Ninja's Last Will, a Ninja's Will 1, and a Ninja's Will 2. On top of a few other games that you might recognize from them. This is the same creators of all those games I said. They go by the names of Envy Prowess and Zerif, or better known as. No, he's just known as Zerif. It's whatever though. So, this is currently a closed community game, and just a few minutes ago there was a open test. If you missed it, skill issue. No, I'm playing. But if you missed it, that's tough, I guess. And yeah, for the most part, right now the game is currently in development. It has a lot that could be added. There are a lot of cool systems that can be added, but it's mainly meant to be a fighting, a kind of kung fu fighting fist game, mainly based around, well, fighting with your fists, which is why you will not see any weapons around the map, or really anything that you can use as a secondary tool or a secondary fighting thing. So, let me talk about how the first mechanics that you're gonna see when you hop in the game. Now, yes, there's a Trello, but the Trello might come out as very, not confusing, I guess overwhelming. So I guess this is what this video is for, once the game genuinely comes out. So, I think the first thing you'll want to do is max out your chi, or try to at least. Personally, I wanted to go like without chi, but it's not that simple. So, once you finish doing your meditation, after a while, you will see a yellowish glow around your body. If the game would help me out over here, I would be able to actually show it. So, the first thing you're gonna want to hop in game and do is find any sort of village, because without going to a village and picking your profession, which is your main source of money, you are going to be unable to gain any form of products or money whatsoever. So, then again, you could just you get red karma and then you go around gripping, but that's for the later portion of this video, I guess. So there will be 3 professions: one named Tailor, one named Cook, and one named, did I really forget? Okay, Herbalist. Now, you won't see many Herbalists in game. There's not many people really need it, and it's very tedious to get ingredients. But it's always nice to have a herbalist friend if you ever fuck up and decide to eat one of those random berries that are just all around without having to cook or something. Because each thing has like, oh, there we go. So this is the indicator for when you actually get a skill. And when you get a skill, the first skill is going to be a passive. it's just gonna be 1.3 more regen. Not in combat, just regen in general. It's gonna be better. And there's a multitude of skills, not that many, but enough to, help you out with navigation, or maybe even doing combo extenders, or just making combos in general. Now, let me get into the portion where we're going to talk about karma. Okay, so karma is, as you can see, I have a blue thing on my back. This blue thing is an indicator of me being what you would call a good person. Yeah, kind of, just a good person. Now, there is no current or available way as we speak of now to actually get it up. It just stays like this for the current moment. And this is what you call a bad karma player. Now, if you grip someone as a blue karma player, you will have the inability to actually gain any coal from this. But if you are a bad karma player, you will be able to get coal from it. But the downside of this is actually you are unable to actually do anything in the village. So say you got a profession, basically it's only gonna benefit you unless it's gonna benefit you, but you get no money from it, and you have to constantly risk your life to kill people. And if they're stronger than you, that's tough. So there's also the neutral, which I don't see any neutral players as we speak, or know any of them on the leaderboard. I know Ramen isn't. Hash, I obviously showed he's a red karma player. But besides that, yeah, that's all that karma really is. Now, let me get into the guild system. Oh, okay. I'll talk about that after we talk about the guild system. So, first thing first, if you do want to create a guild, you need about 1,000 coal, yes. And there's no other requirement besides this. Now, I recommend if you really did get 1,000 coal and you're like, oh, let me make a guild. No, you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't. No. You're gonna get killed on the spot most likely because you're like a walking gold mine, considering that you can do what you call as, don't do this, territory claiming. Now, this is what you consider a territory, or it's just a flag. Now, most of them are placed around a lot of other villages, it's just common knowledge. And if you steal one, over time you'll gain passive income, about 30 coal. Now, this doesn't look like a lot, but when you think about it and you stay in a server for long enough just training with your folks and your people, eventually this really stacks up and you get a shit ton of money, just to do stuff, you dig? Now, is this good when it comes to progression? A lot, unless one of the bigger guilds come. That's I can't speak. Eternal Koretsu or Ty's guild, which is Skull Hydra, or the Owner's Guild. Now, what else? Gauntlets. Okay, gauntlets are these things all around your arm. Now, gauntlets allow you to see all your ingredients, what you have. It's basically a carryable inventory, and the only inventory you really have. So, from this, you'll be getting ingredients, and once you start getting ingredients, you'll begin to learn a lot of stuff, You'll get ingredients, then once you get your profession, it'll allow you to craft a multitude of items. If Alt would like to work, you go to crafting. I'm able to craft salad, fennel pies, side pies, rice bowls, and glow pies. So, yeah. I mean, this varies with every profession, but most of you will be like, if you pick one profession, you're not gonna have unique crafting things. You'll all be able to craft the same thing, and this is why I like the linear map, because it kind of forces you to bump into people and shit. So, like, if you needed to trade with someone or something, it's not so spread out where you're gonna be like, wow, I don't see anyone in like 2 kilometers from me. No, you'll be able to see a lot of people, you know. You'll be able to speak to them and shit. So, yeah. Along with this, okay, so let me run it back and go to Gauntlets. Here we go. So Gauntlets give you various buffs, and before you even think about buying a style, which will be the last thing I'll be talking about, because I don't want to talk about anything else. Before you want to go and buy a style, I would recommend you buy some sort of gauntlets. Now, what gauntlets do is it gives various buffs. The one I currently have gives me -1 attack speed, but it gives me 8 strength. Now, what this means, obviously, I'm a bit more powerful, but it sadly does not go to my overall. Overall is what you need to actually get a style. So, I'm not going to any of the trainers. Y'all find out out yourselves. But I don't have a style, so I can't showcase like what it would be like. But you need 25 overall, like just altogether. Now, how to gain overall? Say if I decided to start punching someone, which I'm not gonna do, because anyone in this server would probably cry and then bring up their whole gang. So I'm not with that right now, dog. If I started hitting someone, I would get damage. Now, when you actually get this set, it's not guaranteed that your overall will go up. I feel like it's somewhat RNG, but at the same time, it's not. So, yeah, just watch out for that. Because you could, to really get that overall, you might as well just get like a punching dummy or a friend. Not gonna lie to you. So yeah, just be aware of that. That you're not always gonna get your overall brought up when you're actually sparring someone. So pretty much that's really it, yeah. So if y'all, if y'all enjoyed, or just like, like down my breakdown of what you should first do when you hop in the game, drop a like. Don't have to. If you want to sub, you can sub. And yeah, my name's Stars, and I will be seeing y'all later. Arrivederci.